And welcome to Wow Wednesday with me, Jody Misiak. So it is a new month, which means a new topic. And this month, I have actually gone away from what I normally talk about in February, which is love. And we're going to get uncomfortable. We're going to talk about your comfort zone and getting uncomfortable. So who has a love-hate relationship with their comfort zone? I know I do. So last year, I really actually focused more on going inward, really listening from within, which is still super important to listen within, but just really step back. I didn't go to my comfort zone as much, and I did just a lot of personal growth. Inward, though, because the cool thing about stepping out of your comfort zone is you can actually change and grow when you step out of your comfort zone. But I just went in, I read a lot of books and things like that. I really just focused inward on my business, like who can I help and things. And this year, there's some big changes coming, and some of them I am the creator of, and others are just happening around me. So I'm saying goodbye to a very special place for my childhood, and that's been difficult to say the least. However, in that change, it has helped me realize that I've been keeping myself stuck in certain areas of my life, resisting change. So with this slightly painful change that I'm have to, lovingly accept and move through, has really opened those floodgates for me. And I really just want to share that journey with you and help you, because sometimes we get comfortable, right? We get comfortable with where we are. And the thing is, nothing changes in our comfort zone. Like, yes, I read all those books, and yes, I definitely took information in, and it really has helped me to share with you all the things I've learned and to really help grow a little bit. But change really, really happens outside of our comfort zone. Hence why I have a love-hate relationship with it. I know that it does amazing things stepping outside of your comfort zone. So sometimes we need that push. Like I said, I'm saying goodbye to a family, like a childhood. My grandma sold her cottage. So, and it's really where I grew up my whole childhood, and it was a safe haven. So it's letting that go. And with that change, that is a little painful, because change can be painful. When we let our emotions get in the way, though. And, but with that, sometimes we just need a shove, and that has been the most amazing shove. So I've been trying to, make it more positive, where I'm like, if this didn't happen, I might not be making these other changes that feel so right and so in line with who I am. So why is it so important to step out of our comfort zone? I've already mentioned one, and that is nothing really changes inside our comfort zone. And that is so true. And the other one is, it's a muscle. So our comfort zone, stepping outside of it, is just like when you strength train. Maybe you can only pick up 2 pounds right now. Maybe you can only do like 5 reps, 10 reps. And then the more you do, the more reps you can do, and the heavier the weight you can pick up. So it's just building those muscles. It's just like a toddler. Like, think about when you're holding a newborn and you're just trying to get them to sleep, or maybe they've fallen asleep in your arms and you're like, wow, like, it's a lot. But as they grow, so does your strength. Like picking up my 3.5-year-old, it's like, okay, like, your muscles grow as your child grows. So that is same with your comfort zone. Now, I'm not saying doing it gets easier, but the more you do it, it becomes a habit. And for me, when I have those fears, the stomach where it kind of like flips over and does like cartwheels in there, I now look at it as like, oh, cool, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I am doing something that is going to change the way I look at life, or the way I live my life. And when I feel those moments now, it's not like, oh goodness, like I can't, like, I don't retract, I embrace. And it's really powerful. Doesn't mean it doesn't, still doesn't scare me. There's definitely some big changes I'm going to be making this year that are pretty scary, but at the same time, when I feel, it's like, yes, And I'm going to walk through this with you. I have some really cool tools and techniques to really help you. So if you've been feeling stuck or you feel like this is the year for change, I know for like 2020 is the year for change for myself and actually a lot of family members of mine. So embrace the change, embrace change. And really, instead of looking at it as something to fear, look at something to be like, yes, like of growth and excitement. So before I get into what to do today to get through to move through that comfort zone or to embrace your comfort zone, I just want to share a couple things because I do feel it is necessary, or not even necessary. It's really cool if I can share some of my changes. So hopefully it inspires you to look and see what you want to change in your life this year. So one of the changes, like I said, I guess for me, it's not stepping out of my comfort zone. It's just letting go of a place. But that was where it really, started my comfort zone journey this year, and going in big, bold ways. Anyways, I signed up for yoga teacher training. Now, this is something I feel like I've wanted to do forever. I just deep down inside told myself I couldn't because I looked at all the yoga instructors and they're all slender, or at least the ones I know. And I'm curvy. I'm curves. And I thought that I needed to be like the slender, petite, and this perfect, been practicing yoga forever. And I have actually, yoga's been a part of my life for over a decade now, which is really cool. And it actually started my self-love journey. So I really have this amazing bond with yoga. So I'm super excited to finally make it more of a part of a life and be able to share it with more people. But it does get me stepping out of my comfort zone thinking, because I thought that this is something I couldn't do. And I also thought that it was, I had to go and go to India for a year or two and just really live it. And I finally got out of my own head, out of what I think should be, and just do it. Do what feels good to me, and be like, you know what? It doesn't matter what images I had in my mind of what should be or could be, what should be. It's letting those go and moving out of my comfort zone and just doing it. And that's one of the things I keep telling myself. Just do it, Jody. Just do it. Because the other one is getting on stage this year. I want to share. I've been sharing here on my page and in my Self-Love Club for Moms group. And I've definitely talked to a group of moms before. I've been in groups before, but I really want to get on the stage and do that thing this year and really go about and share my message with more people and just in different ways. So I look forward to that. And then there's a possible chance of moving. And I'm not just meaning down the street in the same city. I mean a big move. I don't want to say too much yet because it's very new, but if this one happens, I'll be stepping out of my comfort zone in the most big, boldest ways. And when it happens, I will share this journey with you further, just to share that, we can all do it and anything's possible when you put your mind to it. So it's in the works a little bit, so stay tuned for more of those details. And just know that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. So for today, hopefully I've gotten you excited, got you thinking about what you would like to do with your life. What would you like to change or do? Not even change. What would you like to do this year? So grab a pen and paper and make a list of the things that you would love to do, just that you love to do. Now, I want to stop you right there. Do not get in your head. Just write down what comes to you. What do you love? And you don't think about the how. Do not think about the how. If I thought about the how right now of all the things I just listed out, I don't even think I'd start. So don't think about the how. Okay? Do not think about the how. And just write down things that would make you go, wow. If you did this year, if you were I, went on a trip that you've been planning maybe with your friends or your family, with your kids, maybe a second honeymoon, whatever it is, something that'd be wow, I finally did it. And it makes you smile. It makes you excited. What is it? Write them all down. And again, forget the wow or the why, or not the why, sorry. That's for another video. Forget the how, because the how doesn't matter right now. What matters is that you get excited and you think about the things that you would love to do. That's it. What would you love to do? And when they happen, that they just make you go like excited. Like I remember sitting down just after Christmas break at Christmas break with my sister, and I was sharing with her how we'd like to move, and I could just feel my excitement. I was smiling, I was excited, and it felt right. So that's the feeling you want to those are the things that you want to do. Now, if you feel, and this is why it's really important to let go of the how, really, really important, because if fear gets in, then you get mixed feelings about things. Just think, like, if I waved a magic wand right now and I could just have anything happen in your life, what would you like to do this year? If anything was possible, because it is, it really is. I'm waving that magic wand. What would you like this year? Write it down. That's all you need to do today. Dream, imagine, and be open to the endless possibilities that this year and many years beyond hold for you. Just write down, what would you love to do this year? I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.